Here is something never knew about shoulder. Most shoulder problems start in the neck. Unless you are a professional athlete that do repeated motions such as swimmers, or if you get into a car accident, having personal injury, slip and falls, that you have a direct trauma to the shoulder. In my experience, in my practice, usually most shoulder problems start in the neck. In order for you to understand this fact, we need to understand the anatomy of the shoulder. Now, shoulder held together mostly by muscles. Unlike other joints in our body that they held together mostly by tendon, shoulder integrity comes from the muscle. That's why we have such a huge ranges of motion that shoulder is capable of doing. This muscle balances that in our body gives, especially upper body, gives the shoulder its stability. So in other words, if we don't have a muscle balance, our shoulder is not stable. And you can see that in our posture usually. Now to illustrate that, guys that go to the gym and it works really good just the chest muscle. And after years you will see that his chest muscle is really developed and the shoulder are rotated forward. Instead of looking good, they look more like a hunchback because the back muscle they didn't work very well. They think they look good, but in reality they have an unstable shoulder. In order to prevent that, of course, you should hire a trainer that knows what they're doing. And instead of just working a single muscle or a couple of muscles, they work groups of muscles that are in balance together so you have a nicer posture. Professional body trainer know about the balance of the muscle. Now that we know the balance of the muscle is very important on the shoulder integrity, we should understand muscle, they get their innervation from the nervous system. In other words, our brain that is control the muscles. Now, if we have misalignment in our neck, some of this nerve that been pinched on creates some type of muscle spasm in the front of our body or in the back, mostly in the front. Now, this muscle spasm over time become muscle atrophy, but nevertheless, because we have this misalignment in the neck, it could create muscle imbalances in the shoulder and it slightly pull the shoulder out of its proper place. And before you realize you have an actual shoulder problem, sometime months, sometime year pass by before you have any pain. So I urge you, next time you have any type of shoulder imbalance or shoulder pain, go to your chiropractor and ask him to check your neck to see if your neck is out, because maybe the consequence of the neck misalignment could create a shoulder imbalances and as a result a shoulder pain. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe. Have a great and healthy day.